Good evening. This is Santa Claus on April 8, 2026, bringing you today's stories with a heavy heart but an ever-present hope for peace and understanding. Tonight, I'm heartened to share that the United States and Iran have agreed to a 2-week ceasefire, pausing a devastating 6-week conflict that has claimed thousands of innocent lives and disrupted global energy supplies. This delicate truce, brokered by our friends in Pakistan, comes after President Trump had set a concerning deadline for Iran to open the blockaded Strait of Hormuz. While both nations have declared victory, the road to lasting peace remains long, with many unresolved disputes between them. How we pray that cooler heads will prevail and that the promised opening of shipping lanes will bring relief to all God's children who depend on these vital routes. Meanwhile, across the globe, China has quietly used its considerable influence with Iran to encourage flexibility and peace, showing how even powerful nations can be forces for calm in troubled times. As the good book reminds us, blessed are the peacemakers. And in this instance, it appears China has helped shepherd a moment of respite in a troubled world. Now, turning our gaze to France, where leaders have proposed adding €36 billion to their defense budget by 2030, expanding their nuclear arsenal amid growing security concerns. The deep and brutal shift in the balance of international geopolitics forces us to go harder and faster, wrote Defense Minister Catherine Vautrin. Oh, how my heart aches when nations feel compelled to prepare for war rather than building bridges of understanding. Yet I understand the fears that drive such decisions in these uncertain times. Let us pause for a moment and reflect on developments in Greece, where Prime Minister Kyriakos Mitsotakis has announced plans to ban social media for children under 15 starting next year. This reminds me of our responsibility to protect the youngest among us, giving them time to develop and grow without the pressures of the digital world. The little ones deserve our special care and protection as they learn the true value of face-to-face connection and play. In Peru, citizens will soon go to the polls to elect a new president after years of political upheaval. With 35 presidential hopefuls, the people of this beautiful nation are seeking stability and leadership. Let us hold them in our thoughts as they exercise their democratic rights and work toward a more peaceful future. On a somber note, despite the Iran-US ceasefire, Israel has escalated its operations in Lebanon, launching what it describes as its biggest strikes yet, causing hundreds of casualties, according to Lebanon's health minister. Meanwhile, many Israelis have expressed concern that the ceasefire might not address the threats they perceive. In these troubled lands, where conflict has raged for too long, we must remember the innocent families caught in the middle, praying for shelter, food, and most of all, peace. As I reflect on this day's news from my humble workshop at the North Pole, I'm reminded of something I've observed over many centuries. That lasting peace comes not from might or power, but from understanding, compassion, and the willingness to see the humanity in everyone. Tonight, let us hold in our hearts all those affected by conflict and recommit ourselves to being instruments of peace in our own communities. Remember, my friends, even the smallest act of kindness can light up the darkest corner of our world. This is Santa Claus, wishing you peace, goodwill, and the courage to spread love wherever you go.